We are here with Felipe Gonzalez after Sockers training. Training camp 2021 continues. And Felipe, I've been talking to all your teammates about you, so it's great to have you on with us. They're all excited to have you back. How great is it after it's been, what now, over 12 months, no,
Yeah,
longer than that, to have you
yeah.
back on the field?
It's gonna be since my injury 2 years next month.
Yeah.
So no, but I'm excited. I'm excited to be back. Excited to be playing, and running around with the guys and whatnot, and getting some contact in. But now I'm also just happy and excited to be back.
I remember even last year you running around the track, pre-match as we were taping stuff and whatnot before home games. So you've been able to move on that knee for a while, but how long before you could really get that sharp cutting, side to side, the type of things that indoor demands?
Oh man, I'm gonna go ahead and say it probably took me about maybe 8 or 9 months, or maybe a little less, to try and actually start doing it. But I wasn't in any situation where I was still comfortable with it. I was still kind of leaning more on my dominant foot. Well, not my dominant foot, on my stronger foot, which was my left at the time, right? But it did take quite a long time, and unfortunately, when you have an ACL surgery, it's it makes you think twice about every move you're gonna take and every move you're gonna do, basically. And it's tough. It's tough. It's not easy. It's not easy to come back from an ACL surgery. I was hoping to be back last year, but then we had another setback along the way. So it's unfortunate.
Well, and now it leads to this moment because last year, if you had come back, you would have been part of a season that was ended due to a COVID pandemic. And God willing, we'll make it through.
Correct.
God willing, we'll make it through this one. We're approaching opening day now, about 9 days away as we record here. But as you look around the training ground, Felipe, I've got to imagine that it's got to get you pretty excited because every position group has something very intriguing right now in terms of folks like yourself and Churras coming back, guys like Gordy and Cardenas and Leete coming in. This mix is very intriguing to me.
Yes, yes, it definitely is. Just being able to have all these guys join the team. Like you said, guys like Churras being back more than anything, who's such a dynamic player. Leite with all the experience, Cardenas experience, Gordy, as well. Having these guys come on and then just being basically just extra for us, extra players. Guys with more experience is great. And it also puts you to think, yeah, we got to work harder, because you're not just walking around at training session anymore, man. You got to fight for a position. So especially having these four guys come in, it makes the competition that much tougher on
Um,
myself and the rest of the time, whoever's fighting for whatever position they may be in.
no doubt. I mean, to wit, I wonder if you're going to see more time out of the back or more time as a mid, because I know you're certainly capable of both.
Yeah. As of right now, they're playing me more in the back, it seems like, which I have no issue with. But it also depends who they're gonna put there. We have the quality, we have the players more than anything to play in the back. So if they put me in a role where I got to sit in the middle, then I absolutely have no issue with it. Um, but as like I said, as of right now, they've been playing me in the defensive position. So we'll see where things go throughout the season, I guess you could say.
Right, we're approaching the first step of the journey. So, last thing, as you look around, obviously the league is now 3 weeks deep. Florida is off to a dominant 5-0 start. There's some question in terms of the clubs in the East now. Baltimore has backed out, but it seems like the field is thinning a little bit. And I wonder what you look at. I mean, this is a veteran San Diego Sockers team. There's some young guys on the team, but there's also a lot of guys who are in the prime or the back half of their career, does it put a little, I mean, this is such a different year, right? You're only on the road. It's all kind of up in the air. And I just wondered, is it even possible to put a peg of expectation up in terms of, no, we're going for the top? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you even hang a peg when the whole thing's a moving target?
It's you know what, it's not gonna be easy. Obviously, like you said and you brought up, we're playing all the games on the road. Which makes it a little hard. It's always great to play in front of your fans and have the fans behind you the whole game. Regardless if you're up or down by 2 or 3, that goes a long way. But I feel like a team like San Diego, like you said, there is a lot of guys with experience now. I've been here 4 or 5 years now. Said that's the same amount. Pollo, around the same time. Childs, Farber, all these guys have been around the game long enough. So I feel like we have the experience and a little bit of those young guys coming in to give us that little extra boost, I guess. But San Diego's a team that can play on the road, I think. It's always been a team who goes out on the road and doesn't make it easy on the home team at all. And I feel like in the sense where we're definitely gonna put up a fight, especially, being San Diego Sockers and whatnot, but now especially having those new additions to the team, I feel like she's gonna take us that extra step and I'm excited about it. But I feel like going away is not gonna be an issue. We're gonna be ready. We're gonna be ready, and we're excited to see where the season takes us. It's a little different. We're gonna be a nice little bubble when we travel, but we're ready. We're excited to get the season going. We gotta travel next week, and we're definitely coming out there to win all our games. So that's what we're
Well,
hoping for.
I'll tell you what, man, the thing that I miss the most right now about not being at training is just those random conversations we'll have leaning over the wall as things are going on. It's always great to pick your brain, my friend. Stay healthy, stay happy, and we'll see you out on the floor.
Definitely, Greg. Thank you. Great talking to you as always.
You bet.